concept is synthetic petrol. This is a process of gasoline is obtained by fractional distillation technique with a crude petroleum oil is called a straight run petrol. As the use of gasoline is increased, gasoline is used in increased format, the amount of straight run gasoline is not enough to meet the requirements of the present community. Hence, we are in the need of finding synthetic petrol is the process of synthesizing or preparing the petrol in artificial way. Finding out a method of synthesized petrol is known as synthetic petrol. Synthetic petrol is done by synthesizing in two ways, direct way and indirect way. Direct way is not included in syllabus copy. Now we are going to discuss indirect method or Fischer-Tropsch process. Fischer-Tropsch process or indirect method is can be done by taking coke and with steam we convert to water gas is known as Fischer-Tropsch process. In the process, coal is first converted into coke. First we take that converted into coke format is a type of coal. Then water gas CO plus H2 together known as water gas is produced by passing steam. Under steam condition over red hot coke, it is converted to water gas. The water gas is mixed with hydrogen and a mixture of purified by passing through Fe2O3 to remove H2S, hydrogen sulfate, ferrous oxide, and then into a mixture of Fe2O3 and Na2SO3 together for removing organic sulfur compounds. The purified gas is compressed to 5 to 25 atmosphere pressure and the lead through a lead container through a converter which is maintained at a temperature of 200 to 300 between temperature. The converter is provided with a catalyst bed consisting of a mixture of 100 parts cobalt, 5 parts thorium, 8 parts magnesia and 200 Kieselguhr earth. A mixture of separated is produced as a result of polymerization. N molecules of carbon monoxide is reacted with 2N molecules of hydrogen gives a CnH2n compound and N number of water molecules and another reaction. Here we take 2N plus 1 hydrogen and remaining same 2 plus N molecules of H2O. The outcoming gaseous mixture is led to the container. Is given to the container connection. Is led to the condenser. Condenser is connected to the gaseous mixture. Outcoming connection with the liquid crude oil is obtained. We get the liquid crude oil. The liquid crude oil is by taking or by doing fractionated to get more yield of gaseous compound gasoline, and with heavy oil it makes use of cracking technique and it met more gasoline compound. Another concept is knocking technique. It is a kind of explosion technique for rapid fast pressure and occurs to the IC engine, and it causes some knocking techniques like spark ignition technique for petrol engines. In a petrol technique, a mixture of gasoline vapor is required and the air of 1:1 ratio is used as fuel. The mixture of compressed and ignited by an electric spark. The product of oxidation reaction is combustion reaction will be increased the pressure and pushes to the piston down the. If the combustion proceeds in a regular way, there is no problem. In knocking, some cases like the rate of combustion is auxiliary will not be uniform due to wanted chemicals constituents of a gasoline. It may causes some rate of ignition and gradually increases fuel, and the final position of the fuel is air mixture gets ignited instantaneously, producing an explosive sound like a knocking. Knocking property of the fuel reduces the efficiency. By increasing the knocking property, the performance will be decreased or efficiency will be decreased, and good gasoline will not be in knocking state sound. And chemical structure and knocking tendency of fuel hydrocarbons are depends on chemical structures like tendency decreases, and in the following like other cases straight chain property or branched chain property. Let us see. Straight chain paraffins greater than branched chain paraffins greater than cycloparaffins greater than oleofins greater than aromatics. Straight chain paraffins are nothing but alkanes, single bond compounds in straight chain format like in CH2, CH 1 2 2 with 2 4 1 3 4 bonds. Each carbon will connect with the 4 carbons. Here 2 are a connection, then CH 1 2 2 4 3. These are straight chain paraffins. Branched chain paraffins are with the branch in state, and cyclo are in closed format like this. Oleofins are also compounds greater than aromatics like naphthalene structure and other fragrance or perfumed compounds. These are the condition. Thus, oleofins of the same carbon chain length passes better anti-knock properties than the corresponding paraffins, like leaded petrol, or also known as anti-knock agent. They will ask for one more question: what is anti-knock agent or lead petrol? Explained in detail means then you need to write the definition. Knocking can be reduced or decreased by adding some chemical compounds of the fuel, like and the compounds are called anti-knocking compounds. They improve the efficiency of the fuel by adding some compounds, or anti-knocking compounds will increase the efficiency known as leaded petrol. Example of anti-knocking compounds like TL, tel, tetra, T for tetra, E for ethyl, triple bond, L for lead. In lead compound, TML, tetra, methyl lead. Methyl is nothing but methyl compound, iron carbonyl, etc. Mechanism of knocking. It will tell is used to reduce the knocking property like hydrocarbons. Knocking follows a free radical mechanism leading to chain growth. For chain growth, it will follow knocking process for free radicals with results in an explosion. Another example is octane, 8 number of carbons. The term octane number was introduced by observing the octane knocking property. By using octane knocking property, octane word is introduced of N-heptane and isooctane 2,2,4 trimethylpentane, also known as isooctane, with the same structure of 8 in single bond. Definition: the percentage of isooctane present in structure of isooctane and N-heptane together.